This week on The Week Ahead, Vice President Joe Biden goes out of control on job talk. Plus, ALG President Bill Wilson talks about the rule by decree. Welcome to The Week Ahead. I'm Frank McCaffrey. Vice President Joe Biden recently issued a statement during an event at the University of Pittsburgh. The blunder-prone VP was talking about jobs in America.
We found out we've had the 20th month in a row where we've increased private sector jobs.
That's Vice President Joe Biden in a recent video release on how the government is going to create jobs. Incidentally, his wording is clever on that one. 20th month in a row where there has been job growth. Even he admits there hasn't been a significant growth. In fact, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the net number of jobs created for the month of August 2011 was 0. The Obama administration has slick writing.
We have to act now to do everything in our power to keep this economy moving and to grow jobs.
After dealing with the recent rejection of President Obama's jobs bill, the administration is introducing higher taxes. And oh yeah, they're using more executive orders. This is a scary thought.
The president's begun to use his executive power in making announcements like one that will put hundreds of thousands of people will be able to go and refinance their homes. He also announced new regulations regarding prescription drugs to prevent price gouging. And there's more to come.
Remember, this is the administration that spent billions on a bet that green jobs would somehow solve America's economic problems.
Creating more green jobs has multiple benefits. It helps the economy as a whole, it helps the environment, and it's going to save you money.
And while Biden once joked that the fun starts here on green job spending, green economic development has been minimal at best. In a recent statement, President Barack Obama says he's going to give Congress one last chance to put legislation through that would help veterans find jobs. If not, it will be more executive orders. For more on this, ALG President Bill Wilson joins us now. Bill, are all of these executive orders even legal?
Well, there's some real question about the legality of several of the orders. Most of them, however, fall into the category of so what. They sound nice, they're press releases, but they don't really change anything. I mean, look at this FDA executive order, where when you boil it all down, he's ordering the FDA to work with the companies to figure out why there aren't enough drugs available in certain areas. That's been studied for 3 years. Trust me, at these prices, if the drug companies can figure out how to get them there, they're going to do it. So with this executive orders today on veterans, well, of course, every American wants to see our returning veterans given every possible advantage. There's nothing new there, nothing startling, but Obama has to issue an executive order and bash Congress. I mean, it's gotten to the point of the laughable. Why doesn't he take one day off of issuing edicts that either have no force or may be illegal, and pick an agency, any agency, and look at the regulations his government has put into place since he assumed office and ask a question: does this help or hurt job creation? An honest appraisal would show that most of them hurt and don't accomplish any good. So maybe if he wants, his next executive order should be to rescind a pile of his regulations. That I'd stand up and applaud.
Thank you very much, Bill. During a recent trip to New Hampshire, the site of the second primary in the American election process, and of course that is also the place where the weaker candidates are generally weeded out, a voter told your humble reporter that President Barack Obama seems to be acting an awful lot like Commodus, the corrupt emperor from the 2000 hit movie Gladiator. And that's all the time we have for The Week Ahead. Please join us again next time. For more on these and other issues, visit netrightdaily.com.